The unkillable. The diamondback rattlesnake begins its warning. This is the sound of absolute readiness. Across the desert floor, the honey badger arrives. A creature born with zero fear. The venom is launched in a blur, but the badger's instincts save it from the lethal dose. The duel has begun. The honey badger and the rattlesnake are locked in a swirling, desperate confrontation. The badger's eyes are locked on its target. It knows no retreat. The snake withdraws, attempting to create space and find a better angle of attack. The honey badger closes the distance, using its low profile to gain the advantage. The sheer scale of the desert makes the struggle seem small. The silent rock formations observe the primal conflict. The battlefield is thirsty. Every drop of energy is quickly spent. The first engagement ends. The honey badger and the rattlesnake pause, assessing the next move. As the light softens, the desert air cools, bringing relief to the combatants. This cave mouth is the rattlesnake's sanctuary, its home and its weakness. The honey badger follows the pheromones of its prey, drawn toward the snake's hiding place. It spots the defensive position of the diamondback, confirming the encounter. It spots the defensive position of the diamondback, confirming the encounter. The honey badger ignores the threat and begins to excavate. Its hunger is its driving force. Claws tear through the earth. The honey badger is relentless in its pursuit of the burrow's contents. Deep within the burrow, the rattlesnake's offspring are threatened by the intruder. The rattlesnake cannot tolerate this invasion. It prepares to descend and defend its territory. Its sensory organs lock onto the target, calculating the exact distance and speed. The descent is slow, menacing. Every inch brings the threat closer to the attacker. The shadow of the predator falls over the honey badger, issuing a final warning. The honey badger pauses for a moment, acknowledging the rattlesnake, but refuses to yield. They lock eyes. A moment of silence before the violence begins again. The rattlesnake attempts to frighten the trespasser, rattling its fierce warning. The honey badger's response is defiant, challenging the rattlesnake to make its move. The rattlesnake coils tighter, gathering its energy for a critical, decisive strike. The light of the day fades, leaving the desert to the rattlesnake and the honey badger. The final weapon is prime and ready to unleash its deadly venom. The rattlesnake executes a fast, deceptive feint, testing the honey badger's defenses. The sheer force of the blow pushes the honey badger back, but the thick hide shields it from harm. The rattlesnake searches the air for a weakness, a vulnerable spot in the honey badger's thick coat. The honey badger circles, waiting for the rattlesnake to lose its coil and expose itself. The rattlesnake uses the environment, seeking stability for a powerful thrust. The honey badger uses the element of surprise, throwing a cloud of sand into the rattlesnake's face. Blended and disoriented, the rattlesnake rattles in confusion, losing its sight advantage. The honey badger seizes the moment, rushing through the debris toward the rattlesnake's tail. The honey badger makes contact, sinking its teeth into the tail. The rattlesnake screams in pain. The rattlesnake thrashes desperately, trying to free its tail and turn the tables. The honey badger's powerful jaws hold tight, relying on brute force to overcome the toxin. The rattlesnake breaks free, but not without injury. It seeks cover to recover. The honey badger takes a moment to breathe, allowing the rattlesnake to retreat and recuperate. With the rattlesnake temporarily subdued, the honey badger returns to its original goal, the prize within the burrow. Twilight deepens, and the change in light signals the final stage of the battle. The rattlesnake returns, its movements slower but deadly precise. This is the final assault. The honey badger is close to its reward, increasing its pace to finish the job. Ignoring all warnings, the rattlesnake executes its most lethal strike, aiming for a soft target. A successful hit. The venom is injected into the honey badger's vulnerable flank. The fangs pierce the skin, delivering the potent neurotoxin. The honey badger feels the fiery pain of the poisons, momentarily stunned by the success of the rattlesnake's attack. Ignoring the pain, the honey badger retaliates, seizing the rattlesnake's head with its jaws. The crushing grip locks down, ending the rattlesnake's ability to fight or move. With brutal force, the honey badger slams the rattlesnake against the hard rock to ensure its defeat. The struggle ends. The rattling is silenced as the rattlesnake's life force departs. The honey badger releases the fallen enemy, breathing heavily after the brutal fight. The venom begins to take effect. The honey badger stumbles, fighting the numbness. The blue hour light casts a harsh glow on the honey badger's weakened state. Yet the primary instinct persists. The honey badger returns to finish the job, prioritizing food over pain. The burrow is finally breached, and the honey badger retrieves its hard-earned meal. The honey badger consumes the prey rapidly, drawing the necessary energy to survive the poison. The honey badger offers a final acknowledgement to its formidable foe before departing. Fighting the drowsiness of the venom, the honey badger begins its long, staggering retreat. The desert quickly cleanses the evidence. The battle site returns to silence. The honey badger seeks the safety of the darkest shadows, hoping to rest and fight the truth.
Spread.
Above the fray, the stars watch. The life and death struggle is merely a moment in the desert's cycle. Its vision blurs as the poison takes hold, making the world swim before its eyes. Exhausted and poisoned, the honey badger stands its ground on the ridge.